names of my friends' bodies. When the floodwater comes, it ain't gonna be clear, it's gonna look like mud. But I will help you swim. I will help you swim. I'm gonna help you swim.
Welcome to GateCrashers, a podcast dedicated to kicking open the door to your next favorite thing. Our mission, our creed, our code is this: to make all things more approachable and accessible to everyone. We want you to find a universe that you'll fall in love with. I'm Gabrielle, and my pronouns are they, them.
I'm Jake. My pronouns are he, him.
And my name is Dan, and my pronouns are also he, him. I was really hoping you would introduce yourself as Jake, the hot mulligan McMahon.
I hate you.
I've been saving that one all day. I was like, damn, why haven't I ever called him that before?
I mean, you said you supported them even before their debut.
Man,
Yeah.
you're so lucky you live states away.
You are the hot mulligan is what I thought. You're the one they named the band after.
Yeah. We are not talking about Hot Mulligan today, though, sadly. We are talking about the front bottoms. And who would like the front bottoms? If you're mentally ill, if you're...
I was like, Gav, you're jumping way ahead, but you know what? That makes sense.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean...
Fuck it. If you're depressed, if you like whiny men crying about their ex-girlfriends in a song, this is perfect for you. This is like the music for you.
See, that's better than the way I wrote it.
It is for me, so...
Yeah, I wrote anyone who cannot sustain meaningful, healthy relations for very long. Like myself.
That is also very true.
But I go to therapy, so it's fine.
Gab, I was going to ask you for your elevator pitch, but I think that's a really good elevator pitch.
That works.
We are talking about Talon of the Hawk for the 10-year anniversary, just as we just did for the Wonder Years. This one won't be as sad, luckily. But Jake, do you want to give us this one's New Jersey. This one is not
New
PA.
Jersey.
This one is about romanticizing New Jersey, as all good, sad music should.
Yeah. Cool.
Jake, want to give us a brief history on the front
So
bottoms?
in 2006, the front bottoms formed in Woodcliff Lake, New Jersey. Why is there a wood, cliff, and lake in New Jersey? I don't know. But between childhood friends Brian Sella, who does vocals, guitar, and lyrics, and Matthew Uchich, who plays drums, after the former came home from his first year of college, granted that also, where I read that off of, it said that he came home from his first year of college in 2007, but also claimed that the band was formed in 2006.
Time is relative.
Trust Wikipedia sometimes, In the early days of practice, Uchich's brother, also named Brian, joined the band for keyboards and backing vocals. The second Brian will leave the group during the recording of the first album that is also the self-titled album, The Front Bottoms. The duo would go on to include several different touring musicians over the years. Pretty good live, I'll say that. And I'll save this. In 2011, they released their self-titled. 2014, they hit record of this one. This one that we're going to talk about. Wait, what year is this? I don't know.
What year is it currently?
Yeah,
2023.
I don't know. I stopped paying attention.
You wrote this.
I know I did. Talon of the Hawk, 2015. I think I wrote the wrong number down for the Talon of the Hawk, but whatever. I'm going to keep going forward.
It's 2013. It was released March 21st.
Yeah. I think
May 21st,
okay.
2013.
I think I know what I did wrong because I was thinking about Rose.
Yeah.
In 2017, they released Going Gray in 2020. They released their latest album, In Sickness and in the Flames. And intermittently, they've released EPs named after their grandmothers, featuring older unreleased songs that their grandmothers liked. At least that was what it was for the first one. So there have been 3 releases in the grandmother EP series, starting with Rose in 2014, and in 2018, Teresa in 2022. Rose actually hit on the back of the vinyl, since it's only one side for the recording. It has a rose etched into it, which is pretty cool. And on the and one, it says question authority. I think there's roses at the end. There's like flowers at the end. I need to go look at it. I have it. It's cool as shit. And for Teresa, it's like a clear purple. Then what are the themes? What are the themes of this?
So some of the themes are coming of age, relationships, broken friendships, smoking weed, lying about smoking weed, gaslighting, just typical male manipulator stuff.
Yeah.
The album literally opens with it. Like, I like the front bottoms a lot, and I was like, I've been reading about some of the songs, and like, this song's about how he stood up for himself and breaking up a relationship. I'm like, bro, you literally open with being a piece of shit. Like, come on. But you know what? It's just sometimes that's how it rolls, and we'll get into it when we do a track-by-track breakdown. Now, Gab already 100% went through who may like this.
Yeah.
If you're depressed, mentally ill, Jake said you can't sustain meaningful relationships.
Or if you just like folk punk and indie music.
Yeah, it's pretty good jamming music. It's not as complicated or heavy, or the themes aren't that hard to break through,
Not
which
this
is
one.
good.
Not this one.
It's easier listening than what we talked about before, which is nice to not be sad all the time. Now, where can you get it? Did they put out a special edition vinyl for this one?
I don't know. I don't think so.
More than likely,
I don't think it's ever stopped being pressed, is the thing.
Oh, yeah. The front bottom's Talon of the Hawk 10-year anniversary vinyl.
Okay, there's probably like unique colors.
Yeah, so you can get the new vinyl. You can get it on physical. You can get it anywhere you stream or download. Download music. It's pretty much available everywhere. You can watch the music videos on YouTube, all that good stuff. So you can pretty much get it anywhere. Try to support your local shops if you can do CDs or vinyl. That's awesome. Help support your local stores. If not, feel free to stream it. Whatever gets you there. This music is stuff that's good for your soul, to be angry sometimes. Now, we are going to break here, so go listen to the album. It is, how many tracks is it? It's
12.
Not 13. 12?
Yeah.
Yeah, 12. It's 12 tracks. Go give it a listen. Come back, and you can hear us go track by track, breaking it down. So
Dan,
we're here.
Dan, in your last relationship, were you the front bottom's ex? From your last unsuccessful relationship?
I never have anything unsuccessful.
I don't know. Some of your ex-girlfriends may beg to differ.
I think all of them would beg to differ.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was the one leaving.
When did you started listening to the front bottoms? Because I'm new to this.
So I was in high school. I dated a girl who was into them pretty early off of the self-titled. So I first heard them then, but I didn't really get into them until Talon of the Hawk.
Yeah, Talon of the Hawk is probably where I got into them as well, because I was getting into this music around the same time, because it was around the Wonder Years time. So they both kind of went hand in hand. I've always liked them. They're not my favorite band. Like, they're not my go-to. But I really do like their music. I love how whiny they are. And, like, I'm saying whiny, but I don't mean it in a negative way. Like, the way he sings is literally whiny. He is whiny.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, and it's awesome.
It's called folk punk.
Yeah, it's whiny.
Whiny and out of key.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And, like, none of the music is that complex. None of it's, like, that crazy. And, like, it's just awesome. Yeah. Like, it's a really fun listen.
So in high school, we would just kind of sit around drama club and, like, mess around, and we would just start singing along. That's all we would do.
Yeah, I mean, that's the reason I like it. Like, there's a lot of music I can't vibe with because it feels very overproduced and superficial. Wait, yeah. Um,
Hmm?
yeah, like,
There's
it
no way
feels,
there's no way to fix Brian Sella.
Yeah, I like that it's not like
it's very
overproduced.
simplistic and
Yeah.
naturalistic, and I love that. It's very stripped down, and that gives it an edge, I guess. I don't know. I like it more like that. It helps communicate uh, the feeling that that it wants to communicate better.
Yeah.
Welcome to punk rock, everybody.
Yeah. And so we start off with our revoir.
Audio.
Yeah, it literally when I say these things, I love this band. I'm not talking negatively. So he literally opens with, "You know what I think is really sad. I know how really sad you are." That's a really cool line because he understands the sadness that she may feel. But then he goes on to say, before I say au revoir, you probably don't even know what that means. He's like, I'm speaking French. You don't even know what that means because you're not fucking cultured. It's like,
What a
what the
fucking piece
fuck,
of shit.
dude? Yeah, fuck you, dude. No wonder she's leaving your ass. Like, we get it.
And the worst part is that there's an actual misunderstanding because he's not saying goodbye.
He's saying goodbye till we meet again.
Yeah, au revoir. It's like, see you
they're
later.
just not. It's a song about not being on the same page.
Yeah, but it's like he purposely doesn't tell her that.
Yeah.
He's being an
he
asshole.
doesn't fill her in. He's being an asshole.
Yeah.
You know what he got? Alone. So what are your thoughts? You probably have more. Actually, first, before we get into this, Gab, you are new to all of this stuff.
Yeah.
Is it shocking that all of it, all the stuff you like is from New Jersey and Pennsylvania?
It is. And it's actually gotten me invested in the culture over there. And I love, there's this thing where there's folk music where it's country music, sorry, where it's I love my hometown. And then you have punk music, which is I fucking hate my hometown. And then you have this, which is a weird toxic romanticization of your hometown. So you hate it and you love it at the same time. And that's so much more interesting to me.
There is we're gonna do an episode on this eventually, but Bruce Springsteen he did a Broadway show and he was talking about this because he's one of the people who born to run. You want to leave your fucking hometown, you're born to get the fuck out of here. And he's talking about Born to Run, but he's like, I sing this song, but now I live 10 minutes from where I grew up. He's like, he literally opens a thing talking about, he's like, I've sang about being a blue collar worker my entire life and I've never done a hard day's work in my entire life.
What are you talking about? He did his podcast with Barack Obama.
The president?
Yeah.
But it's just so interesting. This is where it all comes from somewhere. But yeah, it is funny that so much of this music is concentrated to just this area. Because you've got the Front Bottoms, you've got Modern Baseball, who's from Maryland, but did it in Philly.
Bren and Jake are from the DC area.
Yeah, but they made the music here.
Yeah.
You've got Menzingers, you've got Wonder Years, you've got all of this is all just concentrated.
Well, New Jersey is actually very important to the music industry in general.
Oh, yeah.
But that's where the music industry was born. Until
so, Arvois, what do you got? What are your thoughts?
I like how it sets up a more energetic tone for the album. It gives it a more manic energy than the Front Bottoms or Rose, and I really dig it. It's not as depressive as the previous albums.
Yeah.
Or singles.
Good times.
Yeah.
It's good time.
Yeah, it's more catchy.
Yeah. Anybody can sing along to these songs. It's great.
Yeah.
That is nice. You don't need to have a good voice to actually sing along to these songs.
Yeah, I love how a lot of them, I want to say purposefully, maybe not, but they kind of sound like shit. Again, it gives it, more feeling to me. That may sound super pretentious.
There's a lot of discussion on the internet whether or not Brian Sella can actually sing or if it's just a stylistic choice.
Yeah, it's not even only them. Like I've heard
Yeah, no.
worse, a lot worse.
Yeah, I mean, there's AJJ, formerly known as Andrew Jackson Jihad.
I love AJJ.
Yeah, I mean, but like that's the same thing. Like there's like Apes of State and things.
He's
like
just
Yeah.
yelling. It's just like yelling.
that.
Yeah, there's one band I can't remember their name right now. I got it on a playlist. But there are moments where they just like they stop trying to sound good. It feels like, and I love it.
I feel like it's not less they're not as worried about if they sound good to everyone. They're making their art the way they want to make it.
Yeah, exactly. If you want to communicate that you're fucking sad, why do you want to make it sound perfect? You know?
Sorry, now I'm thinking about AJJ. I could go off the deep end. I could kill all my best friends. What a great fucking
Kill all my best friends.
Yeah, it's a really strong opening to this album because this album is fun top to bottom. Like it's a really fun album. Like all the songs are just a good time.
Yeah.
Like not a good time, but you know what I mean. Like I
all
enjoy
fun to
listening
listen
to
to.
it. Yeah, like I had as I write notes, I leave the track on repeat, and it doesn't bother me to leave these ones on repeat because I like listening to them.
The band that I mentioned is Pictures of Burn On. Really good band.
Oh, Pictures of Vernon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
them. Okay.
I don't
Yeah,
know what that is.
you should listen to it.
They're good. You like them? You would like them, Dan.
Sure.
They're even.
Yeah.
I feel like they're even whinier. Whinier. Yeah.
They're an actual emo band. Yeah, like that.
Oh,
They're
okay.
actually a genre of emo. They were on they had a split between a three-way split between them, Mom Jeans, and what was the other one? Prince Daddy and the Hyena, the 420 split.
Wait, what? What is the 420 split?
That's just what it is.
What do you mean?
That's just what it's called.
What was it? An album they did together?
Yeah, it's a split. It's a split record.
I thought you meant like they split up groups into these.
Yeah, me too.
not know?
They all got way too
Do you
fucking
not
high
know
on
what a
420.
split is?
And no, when I hear the 420 split, I thought they all got way too high on 420 and split the band.
Okay.
Yeah, it's what I assumed. Good. I'm glad they didn't, though. I actually really like Mom Jeans. They haven't done anything bad, right?
Bart was accused of bullying.
Eh,
Oh, nah.
yeah. Who doesn't do a little bullying?
Love best buds.
I really bully on the show all the time.
Yeah.
All right, so
How many times
do you have any other thoughts
come
about
to
this?
your house, Dan?
Yeah. Do we have any more about this, or do you want to get into Skeleton?
I don't have anything more to say. It's just short, sweet,
Yeah, no,
cool.
it's only it's only a minute and a half long song.
None of these songs are all that.
I mean, the
long
whole
either.
idea of Brian Settle just wanted to have some languages in the song.
Yeah, and I read that like the whole rock and roll part, it was just like to make it a little bit longer. It's like that's the only
I
reason
mean-
it is there.
Yeah, I mean,
I dig that.
Yeah.
Not everything needs to be super long. Now, before we talk about skeletons, I want to talk about skeletons because, yeah, if you think about it, at the end of the day,
skeletons.
Well, I think they've been commodified. Like people don't really think about how sad skeletons really are. Your body is their prison. Those little guys just want to get out. Like they're just in there stuck. Think about that. They're not actually that scary. They're just in a prison. They're in a flesh prison.
What are you
So I
talking
think we
about?
should all skeletons. They're stuck in your body.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
Dan just upped his medicine, and it's just kicking in.
I'm just saying, we gotta really empathize with the skeletons instead of making them out to be monsters. I
Sure.
think it's really fucked up that we do that. Just like clowns.
I mean, Dan.
Anyway, skeleton.
I mean, they are like the most like harmless monster out there. They really
they're
don't
not-
have
they're not
that much
monsters.
strength.
they're just
What did I just say? They're
Well,
not monsters.
creatures.
They're traps.
Creatures.
They can't even hurt you without the muscles.
Yeah.
You don't know that? You don't. Have you ever cut off all your skin?
Yeah, dude.
No, because that little
Last
skeleton would be
Tuesday.
free, roaming the hillsides with a sword. You never really see skeletons with guns. All right, never mind.
The recoil
Skeleton.
would knock them apart, Dan.
One of my favorite lines in this song is, "I've got very strong bones, and I think he must drink a lot of milk."
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure that's what the line is about.
Yeah, I think it's just about him really just having his calcium. No, but really, I really like this song.
Did you get
Because like at the end of the day,
because you want to get
What'd you
stoned?
say?
Because you want to get stoned and forget all your problems?
No, because I think it's cool that like the idea that at the end of the day, all you have is like you don't always just have yourself, but you always have that to rely on. You've always got your own bones. Like anything that you truly are is always there at the end. But what do you got? What do you want to talk about?
I love the fact that Brian Sella on the commentary, because there's a commentary version of the record, which I had a little bit of trouble finding this time around.
Where did you find it?
I want to listen to that, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't actually think I didn't find it this time around. I've just heard it before, and but I sent you guys a clip from it.
Yeah.
Where he says, "I don't smoke weed." He has also gone on stage, said that, and then took smoked some weed. And also he has said, if you ever tell anybody that you wouldn't hung out with us and smoked weed with us, you're a fucking liar.
That is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it was like a running bit for him for a long time.
That's hilarious that he just committed to this bit that he doesn't smoke weed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try to find the commentary.
Yeah, no,
really
it's interesting. It's not every song that gets commentary. Mm-hmm. I think it's every other one.
I like that. Listen, I'm not a big commentary person. I've only ever watched 2 films with commentary. One is RoboCop, and the other is Spider-Man 1 starring Willem Dafoe.
What?
But
it has a commentary?
Yeah, what does Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Raimi, Maguire, and then the producer and
Spider-Man?
No Willem?
Yeah. Not Willem. No
Damn.
Willem.
So why would you want to hear Willem
Dunce.
talk about Willem? You want everyone to talk about Willem.
Oh my god, listening to him talk about himself is so funny. But skeletons. We're talking about skeletons.
Yeah.
Not spooky, not scary, trapped.
Yeah, I mean...
It's a very relatable song, I think.
Yeah,
like, just...
Do you guys sleep in your front seat?
Getting fucked up to forget someone? Yeah.
Yeah. Forget all your problems, you know.
So, I do relate to the getting too stoned. I fully understand that one, but I never sleep in the front seat. I'm too tall. That is very relatable. I can sleep in the front seat, but like I'm like some people are like curled up, like having a fucking time of their lives.
The hell?
And I'm like the fucking Incredible Hulk, can barely fit in there.
I remember our parents' Sonata where I couldn't even fit in the back seat.
Which one was this? The white one?
Yeah, the one that blew up.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
Yes.
Are the both of you?
I'm 6'2".
I'm 6.
Oh, you're taller than me.
Yeah. What are you, like 3'2"?
Fuck you. I'm like 5'10", 5'11". I'm not that small.
Not that short. Yeah, that's not that short. Height doesn't really matter. I wish
No,
sometimes I was
no.
shorter so I could like crawl into little space.
Being a big person sucks.
That's not what small people do.
Dan just wants to crawl into people's little front pockets.
Their front bottoms.
No.
No, like all right. So one time we were at this haunted house.
That's
We were at this haunted house and we didn't know that. So we get there and it's like super cool. It's in an old asylum, like out in Philadelphia. Like it's very creepy. And we get in there and I may or may not have taken a couple edibles before we got there because I'm not afraid of anything except paper cuts. So we get there and I'm like, oh, cool.
Bees.
But then we find out it's I'm not afraid of bees. Bees will kill me. There's a difference between being afraid and dying. I'm not afraid of bees. I just know they'll kill me if they sting me. That's just how it is.
Dude, bees are bros that make honey.
Well, hornets are the ones that would kill me. The bees aren't actually stinging me. Sorry, I just got a huge. So we get to this asylum and we find out it's extreme night, which means they can grab you. So everyone else is like, oh my God, I'm freaking out. I am so fucking stoned. And I'm like walking in, I'm like, oh, I don't even know what's going to happen. And when they say extreme, they meant extreme. Like I watched someone get like a black bag put over their head and thrown into like what used to be like a morgue room and the door closed. And then someone came up behind me and started pushing me into one. And I was like, bro, I am not going to fit. He pushed me and RJ, another one of our hosts and hosts of Sex and Whiskey, pushed me and him into one and closed it behind us. And there's this little hole we had to crawl through. And if I was like 3'2", I could have been like, and like scurried through. But I'm 6'2" and like the fucking boulder from Indiana Jones. So I'm like crawling through this thing like it's the hardest thing in my life. I'm just saying, being Ewok size would be pretty cool. Sometimes.
Yeah, I mean,
Ewok
especially
size,
for stadium seating.
Yeah, get into like little mysteries and stuff.
I'm just glad they've expanded the size of seats in movie theaters.
Oh yeah. All right, let's get back before I start talking about movie theater.
You are the cops, you're my student loans. It's a great line, but I would hate if someone wrote that about me. Like, that would be heartbreaking.
Calling you the cops?
Yeah. Both.
Yeah.
You're a pig and you're my loans.
Yeah. The thing you
like
just don't want to deal with.
It's like something you'll never be able to escape.
Yeah.
Relatable.
Not for me, though.
Unless there's...
Yeah. That's just for you.
Yeah. Yep. Been able to avoid them for a couple of years now, though.
Yeah.
With, all the good stuff.
That's evasion.
But with a watch all of the loan forgiveness get thrown away.
Yeah. What else did I write down? Come on, baby, calm me down. I really like that line. Like, you're the only one who knows how.
Yeah.
It's nice, but then it's like, oh, she left him. Then it's him being like, oh no, I need you. You can help me. I also really like the I feel fucked, but in a good way. Really like that line because
I start to cough and I taste the butane.
Yeah, when you get a little too fucked up, you're like, oh, I'm so fucked up. You're like, I'm having a great time. But I don't smoke weed though.
Yeah, you don't smoke weed.
I don't smoke weed. Me and Brian Stella do not smoke marijuana.
No, not at all.
If you tell anybody that I do, I'll fucking kill you. Let's go on to track 3, which is "Swear to God, the Devil Made Me Do It."
Great title.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on this one?
It was originally going to be the title of the record.
Oh, that would be a good one, actually.
Yeah.
Why Talon of the Hawk?
Oh, the knife. I don't know.
Oh, do you know, Gab?
No idea. Did y'all know what space age crystals are? Like, did you all have them?
No, what the hell's that?
No, so it's like just like you grow crystals, like the little
it's like it's like a science and nature experiment kit. It looks like
I had an ex-girlfriend who was into crystal, so I thought, and she was just into science, so I thought,
crystals.
Why not? Yeah, it didn't work out, but she was the front bottom sex. Yeah.
Space age crystals. This is all news to me. I think crystals are dumb. Like, they're cool to look at, but they're like rocks to me.
Yeah, but this is like you know how you like grow bismuth, like a pot.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't believe in science. I just don't believe rocks exist. I think they're just a myth.
It's important to know that Dan only studied pseudoscience in college.
This all turned into like a Dude Bro podcast.
Welcome to GateCrashers, sponsored by Barstool Sports.
Rocks don't actually exist. They're put by the government. Look it up. Isn't it concerning?
Look it up, dude. Do your own research.
Come on, dude. Do your own research.
Bitches are
Do you think that the Republicans will legalize DMT?
Jesus Christ. I wish I had that kind of douchebag money. The problem is, like, those people use it for the stupidest shit. I would be funding the problems. I would be the one creating the Jurassic Parks and things like that. Like, I'm just going to give this fucked up little scientist all my money.
I would, do something like real crazy, like donate some money to a homeless shelter. I don't know.
Dinosaurs. What is it? The Spider-Man thing? You could have cured cancer. I didn't want to cure cancer. I wanted to make myself into a dinosaur.
I love Spider-Man, the X-Men.
Yeah, so space age crystals. Like, my mother plays the lottery. God, what do you feel? How do you feel with the lottery? You a big lottery person?
Never played. Don't care for it. But I really like that he's like it's more likely that she will win the lottery than things will come out right for me.
Yeah.
Like, also very relatable.
Yeah.
Again, this is like very good music for depressed people.
Yeah, it really
Yeah.
is. It's sad.
Because I
Sad.
I want to make tear jerking shower curtain cameras running genius.
Like every front bottom song feels like he's going through a fucking episode,
Well, yeah, because I'm
He
full of shit.
probably
I am a
is.
plagiarist. As a liar, I'm a 10.
Yeah, like it.
He doesn't smoke weed.
Does he write all of it?
Yeah,
Or
he's the
is it-
lyricist.
Okay.
Like I like that connection between like an unhealthy relationship and kind of like imposter syndrome.
Mhm.
Like as a person who creates something expected to have meaning to people, while he is pretty much fucked up and lost. I don't know.
I love the line. I just want to make something. I want it to mean something to anyone. I really liked that.
Yeah.
Because, like, that's like at the end of the day, that's like what we all do. You just want to make something that someone else gives a shit about, and sometimes you never know like if that's ever gonna happen. So, like, even if they don't know who you are or give a shit, like, hopefully something you created touches someone
So
else.
I want to talk about my own experience with seeing them live. So
Mhm.
I didn't know when I went to see it with my friend that I was actually like real sick. I had an upper respiratory infection, so I felt like shit. I was miserable until they came on. So
Who opened for them?
the Bad Hats and Basement.
Oh, Bad Hats.
They were actually I actually stand by my first opinion of them not being good because they were just stoned out of their fucking gourds.
Well, that's because they don't have the good hats.
Yeah. But like I actually do love their music. But yeah, so like a week later I was like hacking up blood.
Good.
Yeah.
That sounds like front bottom lyrics.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Had a bad time,
mosh
coughing
pit,
up
get my ass
blood.
kicked, losing my shoe.
My ex-girlfriend left me. I'm a fucking loser.
oh my god,
And then there's a bump, 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 bump behind him.
and it's the best music you've ever heard. Yeah,
Yeah, and you're fucking listening to it like on repeat.
yeah.
What was I gonna say? I'm still stuck on the space age crystals. I didn't know that you could grow crystals like that. I might buy it.
I
It's like for
actually
kids.
think one. Hold on. One.
I'm a kid at heart.
Yeah, I think one of my.
At intelligence level, like I'm around that.
Yeah.
You can buy them. Hold on.
Yeah.
You can grow 13 crystals.
Yeah, dude.
Like
It doesn't-
you can like create diamonds and everything, right? Like not you, not like
Yeah, dude. You can't make diamonds. You aren't good enough.
I'm out here just like squeezing rocks for the rest of the night.
people do
I
that.
can do it.
I just want to make something beautiful.
So the space age crystals box says ages 12 and up, Gab.
Okay,
There's
my
no
bad.
cutoff for
Dan's
growing crystals.
gonna drink it. He's gonna drink it before the crystals form.
Oh, dude, I could become the Thing, but a crystal. That'd be badass. Like a big red crystal version of
I don't know.
myself.
I think that
you
gives
you
you
would break
bad
those.
energy.
Oh, yeah, I would die. It would be the inside, so all my organs are crystallized.
It just rips your esophagus on the way down.
No, that's fine. If I die, I die. You gotta learn one way or the other. I also really like the, I want to make them think they're seeing something they ain't never seen before. But I am full of shit. I'm a plagiarist. As a liar, I'm a 10.
Bridge is great.
Yeah, I get that. That's just
Yeah.
like, fake it till you make it, baby.
Fake
Gotta just keep going. See what happens.
And then imposter syndrome will kick you like a ton of bricks.
Not if you keep faking it.
Yeah, not if you keep faking it. What's the next fucking song?
Twin size
going? What song?
mattress.
This is the big one. This is the big bopper of this album. Well, this and Lone Star are my favorites, but this is the one that like everybody knows.
Yeah, it's like
this
the
is
most
one you
famous
see
song,
the
right?
TikToks. Yeah.
I actually didn't like it that much when I first heard it. I like like the front page of Spotify with the most
You
popular songs.
You just didn't get it. You just didn't get it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
now
you
you
were-
do.
you were-
You're good
already
now.
done.
I actually
didn't get it.
preferred "Be Nice to Me," but the more I listen to Twin Size Mattress, the more I got it. Uh,
Yeah.
It-
You can't get it on your first listen, you know?
yeah, you gotta have like a high IQ. Yeah,
Yeah, high IQ.
Yeah.
Maybe a spliff.
Just like Rick and Morty. You gotta
Oh my
you just
God.
have to have a really high IQ to get it. Fuck. Fuck.
this song kind of feels like a memoir, and I vibe with that a lot.
I'm reading my notes. It takes me a lot of effort to read. I mean the opening of the song is it's like the whole song is sick. Like when the floodwater comes, it ain't gonna be clear. It's gonna look like mud. Like that rips.
See, this is the thing. Like, it has those fucking silly lyrics, and then it hits you with like shit that feels like too real.
Yeah. Oh, so
Metaphor.
Brian
Yeah.
Solo talked about this. There's a river called Mud River in West Virginia by one of these random places we would play. That's really stayed with me. I don't really know why. Mud River, I thought it was an interesting visual. That kind of shined through in Twin Size Mattress.
No.
Interesting.
Twin Size Mattress tells the story of a close friendship damaged and eventually destroyed by addiction.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, that's the
Yeah, me neither.
The genius annotation.
Well, Dinah's agreeing as well. So there's two things I want to specifically talk about. It's the "You Stop by My House on Night You Escaped, Tears in Your Eyes, I Begged You to Stay." You said, "Hey man, I love you, but no fucking way."
Yeah.
Love that line.
yeah,
It's a really strong.
it's amazing.
Oh,
Like,
apparently
I love
this-
you, but I can't stay here.
According
Also, now
to,
it makes sense that he's being sent like to rehab.
Yeah.
I guess. I thought I also gave it like a very queer meaning, which I found out there's like a big queer fan base for the front bottom, especially trans fan base. I don't know what the Venn diagram for that is, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Apparently, the song was originally 14 minutes long in the demo.
Damn.
I would love to hear that.
According to Brian Sella, who said they gave it to Kieran, one of their touring musicians and their keyboardist, who apparently lived out in the woods for 2 years and then came back and it was different.
What?
Okay.
Don't listen to Brian Sella.
That's
He
amazing.
just went and lived in the woods with this song?
Yeah,
Just like,
quarter Brian Sella.
sure.
He's
Yeah,
not. He's
I
not a
believe it.
liar or plagiarist.
He's not a liar. I don't think he's a liar at all.
No, not at all.
But I think that it's such like a strong line because it's like you're begging him, and then it's like, I love you, but no, like this
Yeah,
isn't.
no fucking way.
Yeah,
like he's trying so hard to save this person and save your relationship.
yeah. But, like,
Yeah,
his
like the
addiction
line
means
about,
more to
like,
him.
they close their eyes and pretty would change, and they cut your hair and send you away. Like, it's very tough. It's very real.
Yeah, like make
Which-
sure you kiss your knuckles before you punch me in the face.
I wanted to talk about that line. I'm obsessed with it. Because I feel like it repeats something that it happens a lot with the front bottoms, which is like this kind of like they treat violence and love as if they're like two sides of the same coin. And I don't
Hate and
think
love.
the violence here is simply the imagery of him being hit, but in the fact that he has been changed by love, I think, so that he doesn't care about being hit. And that is like a violent act, the act of changing that way. And I don't know. I love when they do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think a lot of the way they describe love in all of their music is just like it's messy and it's
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's not ever.
life is. I mean, we'll talk about that more. Or I have some notes about that because that's a big thing in what song was it? What song? Tattooed Tears.
Yeah,
That's what Tattooed Tears is mainly about.
Yeah.
And then you kind of get back to, I mean, then there's the coda, which is, where you get the titular title. she hopes I'm cursed forever to sleep on a twin-size mattress in somebody's attic or basement my whole life, never graduating up in size to add another. Doesn't have much to do with the rest of the song.
No.
It has everything to do with the rest of the album.
The thing that I don't think I've ever thought of before I listened to it this time is the Jaws theme song line's really good. I like that.
Yeah.
But the is it she hopes I'm cursed forever to sleep on a twin size mattress?
Yeah.
The idea of a twin size mattress is like
One person.
Well, even just that, no, it's just like it's that and you're a kid. Like it's not like it's the idea that you get a bigger bed as you grow older is a thing that's pretty ingrained, at least for us in the US. Like it's like when you get older, you get to have a bigger bed, but like you're cursed to never graduate from that same size to something bigger. So it's something that caught my eye or my ears.
That makes sense. Yeah, no, that's. I mean, it's just he's dooming him to loneliness.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah. No, dooming is not the right word. Damning.
Yeah. What else? Do you have any other thoughts on the song you want to go through?
I don't know. I just love it. It's a great fucking song. The best in the album for me.
Pretty good one.
I like Lone Star, but we'll get there.
Yeah, that's like my second favorite, I think.
Yeah. Okay, so next up is Peach.
This one was actually my favorite one in high school.
Oh.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What do you got?
I love how they are absolutely incapable of writing a normal love song.
No, not at all.
Like, one day you will find someone who will love you like you deserve. But tonight I'm the only one left, and I'm betting it's a fact that you will never learn. Like, let it fucking go.
Like he's like, yeah, I know I'm not good enough for you, but you don't know that yet.
Yeah.
That's called gaslighting. It's male manipulator music.
I don't think that's gaslighting.
Yeah, I don't think
that's not gaslighting.
He's not lying. He's not saying that he's good.
He's not like
anything.
saying that. Oh, you'll never do better or something like that. He's actively saying, "Oh yeah, no, I know I'm a shit person. I just don't know if you'll ever figure that out."
Wait, are we defending gaslighters now?
No, that's just not what gaslighting is.
I'm saying I thought it. Okay, I missed. Okay, so I thought it was him saying essentially. Like, no. I know a piece of shit, but like you'll never find someone like that.
No, nothing like it's not that. It's more like he's just kind of projecting that insecurity that what his opinion.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's what this music is projecting.
Yeah. We talked about that last time.
Yeah.
Also, Jake, or any of you both know a lot more than me about this. When he says you are like my earth, you are my sun, all of your fingers, all of your toes. There's a note in this page that says, the band in fact loves toes. Steven has been quoted explaining his fascination with them in an interview back in 2016. Yeah, as a band, we really appreciate toes. We regularly enjoy toe fetish stuff. Is that real?
What?
Yeah.
I don't know where you're seeing this.
It's
on the Genius.
Yeah, Genius. It's like the second note. Is that like a real
I'm only seeing the... Like I said, don't trust anything Brian Sellis says.
Well, it's
Steven.
Yeah,
it's Steven.
That's one of the touring musicians.
I mean, they're all gaslighters, yeah?
Yeah, they're all male manipulators.
Yeah.
Front, bottoms, foot fetish. Nope, not what I wanted. Nope.
Oh, damn.
God damn it.
It's just like when you say you look at anything on Twitter.
All right, so just a heads up.
What's happening
the front bottoms, when you look them up.
Do you want to show something?
When you look them up, it doesn't pull up any interviews.
Are you stupid?
It just brings up foot fetish stuff.
What did you expect?
I I thought maybe that interview would come up because it said feet. Oh, all certain. Fuck. Here we go again. Front, bottoms, toes.
Oh God.
I'm not gonna look it up. Thank you for your sacrifice.
Nope. Nothing. Yeah. So I'm gonna say that's unverified. We're gonna say that is not a real thing.
Yeah.
He's literally just saying he loves everything about the person.
Yeah, but Steven over here has got a
Yeah, he gave it another
toes.
meaning. Yeah.
Yeah. Big toe guy.
Big toe toes.
Yeah, it's not foot. It's not like a foot fetish. It's toe. It's very specific.
Dan, what are you into? Toes?
No.
Toe guy?
No.
Toe guy, Dan?
Listen, we're not kink shaming anyone, but that is not my thing.
It's a furries.
So you are my angel, you are my crime. I'll serve this sentence for the rest of my life. Damn it. Oh, these are the best episodes. The energy's there. It's getting dark in here, so I can't really read my notes, but I'm just gonna guess.
You're gonna guess, huh?
Because once I finally hit the ground, who's gonna be the one to drag me to the light? I really like that line. It's a good line.
Yeah.
But he also says, "But I'm just as stoned. I don't want to fight." He's always stoned, but he's not because he doesn't smoke weed.
Doesn't smoke weed.
All right. Any additional thoughts on Peach? Oh shit.
Not for me.
No. All right. We are.
I just really enjoy the song.
Yeah, it's a good song.
Yeah,
Good song.
it's about his girlfriend. Yeah. Cool.
I mean,
easy to listen.
Surprise.
I'm more surprised he
go.
doesn't say Ed's girlfriend.
Dan, I want to ask you: are you an emotional baby boy? Are you an emotional?
No,
man?
that's you. This is the literal thing we've been talking about the whole time. Emotional baby boy, emotional man. I am emotional.
Yeah.
That's fine. Emotions are okay.
Yeah.
But he's literally, the hook of this song is emotional baby. Big emotional baby.
Emotional baby boy, emotional man.
Santa Monica. Is that have I been there? Been to Santa Monica? I think I have actually.
Dan, you ever drink a Conte 24 ounce underneath the stars?
No, I did. So we did go to Santa Monica Pier after we got dinner with my buddy Dan. And he's like, "Oh, you guys have to go down to the pier. It's going to be cool." Me and Ethan drive down there, almost die.
That was your romantic getaway. Gotcha.
Yeah, so we get there. Fucking pier's closed. So we had to sit there and like look at the Pacific Ocean from there. But now I've seen both sides of the country, so that's cool.
The love of your life.
What's the cocktail?
Ethan.
Oh, it's a pale lager. You know they're whiny manipulators. They drink that shit.
I think that's IPA.
Dan McMahon, not big on the IPA. I don't know. I just don't get it. Whatever makes you happy. In the end of the day, like if that makes you happy, it's fine. But I'd rather just drink a Miller High Life, the champagne, a beer, and live my life. I don't need anything fancy. I'm a piece of shit. Just give me it and I'm going. Let's talk about Santa Monica though. What do you got, Gab?
I don't know. It's a great. I love the hook. Like it's again, it kind of represents everything that we talk about, like that defines the front bottoms and the genre. Like it's incredibly simple. It's just emotional baby boy, emotional man, emotional baby boy, emotional man, emotional man, emotional man. I am emotional. But it's so fucking good, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So,
mean,
the thing with this,
the chorus is good. Like, I mean, I want to confess it in a whisper that's just loud enough to make out. I want you to listen from the kitchen to me confessing on the couch. I want to be stronger than your dad was for your mom. I want to be stronger than your dad was for your mom.
That's such a fucked up line. Like, it's an incredible line, but it's such a fucked up and troubling thing for a relationship.
Well, I mean, yeah, but you also don't. If we had more context between the relationship of our parents,
yeah.
But it's. Yeah.
I also love the line. There's something about drowning I can't shake. I don't know, just like that impending doom. That
Drowning's
also
fun.
is in every one of their songs. I think I love it.
Yeah.
Drowning is scary, just in general. Like, it's just a scary thought.
Yeah, it's a fun time.
The heavenly bodies make the devil a little uncomfortable. It's a pretty good line.
He's a great
The
lyricist.
devil-
How do you drown?
yeah. How do you drown?
Yeah.
Your lungs fill up with water.
No, yeah, but like you float.
No, not when your
Not
brother
forever.
holds you down.
No, if you're in the middle of the ocean.
You got it?
If you're in the middle of the ocean.
We're in a pool.
Oh, I guess there's like
And your
current.
brother is holding you down.
I guess there's also like currents. I didn't think about that. Yeah. Forget about it.
Yeah. I'm not a doctor, but it's plenty of ways that happens. I don't have anything else.
I didn't
my
even
biggest
have any notes for Santa Monica. I just didn't.
I like this music, but it's not the reason I'll probably love it as much as I love other stuff is like it's not complex. There's not a lot of stuff for me to break down or like really dig into or
Not this
like,
one,
kind
at
of
least.
like no, not a lot of their music is like that though. Like some of it is, but then the rest of
Well,
it's
yeah, no,
not.
it's a lot of it's a
complex
lot more
music.
straightforward.
I think
It's very I would say shallow.
I think
don't
there's a
think
lot
it's-
to analyze with the Front Bottoms self-titled album.
Yeah, no, it depends on the
Yeah.
album. This
Yeah.
This one is definitely not the self-title, which is also, yeah, it's got Father,
Yeah,
That's a great song.
legit tattoo
which isn't
gone.
even a song about talking to his father. It's about explaining his relationship between him and his father to his girlfriend.
It's always this girlfriend. The amount of
'cause she just didn't-
emotional baggage she puts onto women.
Yeah.
Do you think she hears his music?
No, she's probably happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you
probably
guys
not
see
listening
my
to
hat? It's a front bottoms hat. There's a windowless white van that says TFB.
I'm
You think these are people?
Choice.
I'm so jealous that you two got to see them live.
I didn't see them. Jake's seen them.
You
Yeah, I've seen
didn't? Why?
No, I didn't see them. I've.
They're literally from New Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they always do. What is it? The champagne thing they do. In
Okay,
Philly?
so yeah, something like that. I will say this. I saw them in Maryland, and then but the previous weekend I saw Turnstile, a band from Maryland in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Back in
They
2017.
do. So the Front Bottoms do this thing called the Champagne Jam every year in Philly, and then I was gonna go, but I think they sold out too quickly. It's
Oh, that
always in
sucks.
December. It's like not like a festival. It's like 2 stages. It's got like this year was Joyce Manor, Emperor X, Lunar Vacation, Sloth Rust, Another Michael, Sweet Phil. That's a name. Flycatcher, Titus Androgynous, Prince Daddy and the Hyena. Throwback there.
I saw them a couple months ago.
Other bands that this dog is
1 month
really
ago.
going at it right now. But yeah, they do that. But I haven't gotten to see that. Maybe I'll go next year to see it.
You did see.
I just want to see the front bottoms.
You did see Modern Baseball
Yes.
live. Before they went on
Yes.
hiatus.
Yeah.
So fuck you.
The final weekend. Yeah, Jake went Friday night. We both went Friday night, and then I went Sunday night. Yeah. I really hope they come back. That's actually the band that I wanted to do an episode on the most, but we missed their 10 year. We'll probably do it in the future, but that's probably my.
Well, we
that's
missed
my
their 10 year
favorite
for
of all of these
sports.
bands. Yeah, well, supposedly they're doing a tour for it now. So if they do that, then we're doing an episode on it.
Yeah.
That's supposedly what
Cool.
this comeback is, or at least a show.
Oh yeah, that's
We'll
why
know
they
it'll
were
be in
still
Philly,
released
so.
the sports sweatshirt.
Yeah. Well, one of the shirt said the Modern Baseball returns or something along those lines. But
The
it got
sweatshirt,
removed.
yeah. No, it didn't get removed. It's still up. It's just sold out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So the feud.
Where she finally leaves his ass to be with somebody else.
The line, "You're my mashed potatoes, biscuits, and gravy." Really like that line. It's a
really
very
homey.
It's very homey, but you were too good. I should have known. You were a prize my hands could never hold. It's
That
rough.
hits hard. Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
it's probably real hard to just hold mashed potatoes in your hands after a while.
But also, it's
You
kind
can't
of
squeeze too hard.
Can't hold on tight.
an asshole move to compare someone to a prize. I think that's intentional, kind of, maybe. But yeah.
No, I think Brian's pretty aware.
Yeah, I think so.
It's also 10 years old. How aware was he at the time?
Well, he was 24, so probably aware enough. Maybe, I don't know.
Some of the stuff. I mean, I love this.
He's
some of this
34
stuff's
now, so I mean.
Well, that's how time works usually.
Yeah, I mean, they formed in 2006 when he was his first year of college.
How
Do
old
you have
is
anything you want?
34.
34.
So,
Do you have any other things you want to get into about this song?
I had notes. I got notes, I think.
I was 4 years old when they started the band.
Jesus Christ.
All right, calm down here.
Yeah. 3-2 over here. Can't even reach the top shelf.
Fuck you.
Surprised you're allowed to listen to.
Fuck you.
Listen to this music.
I'm not that short. I'm 5'10".
Can't even reach the play button.
I'm just saying it's a bummer, man. Sorry for interrupting. I guess I'll go. All right, funny you should ask.
That's a good song.
Good song. Good song.
Great bridge. Great hook.
I mean, it's a good thing about this cast that I can still hold the knife.
Yeah, that's such a
pretty
good
solid.
opening line. I love it.
I'm imagining like a hole cut in his cast so he can like hold the knife like an action figure. What thoughts do you have on this song?
Okay, so I really like the hook because
I never can be convenient. It's not
no, because I was young and I thought I didn't have to care about anything, and now that I'm older, I know that I should. Because I was young, I never thought I could care about anything, and now I'm older now and know that I should.
It's
I just
amazing.
like
That's good stuff.
Yeah,
And also,
good.
when the hook comes back, it's you were young, you thought you didn't have to care about anyone, but you're older now, and you wish
You
you
wish
could.
you wish that you could.
Yeah,
That's why I love it.
It's amazing. It
Because
turns you
you
back
just
on the
kind
curve.
of-
Yeah,
You just kind of floated through it, and you know you should give a shit, but you can't. But you know you have to.
yeah. You kind of like fuck yourself up so much that you don't know how to do it anymore. Even if you want to. Again, that impending doom, that just brokenness. Very cool.
Yeah. And then, there's 1, 2, 3. 3. Everyone say cheese. You thought you had the best of me. It turns out it was a video. You ever done that? You thought you got one up on somebody, and you were actually just taking a video of them, and it was them and their cousins and their best friend.
And they were
Did that
sitting and
happen?
smiling.
Yeah, I mean, like
Has that ever happened to you?
you were like, oh man, it turned out it was a video.
And then you just write a whole fucking song about it.
Yeah. Has that ever happened to you? Call me.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny you should ask.
No, but it's actually another amazing line. Just like that thought of like it's not just a perfect picture. It's like a very complicated and being a video.
Well, I mean, yeah, he could have been a contender. But it's fine. He's not going to surrender.
Like being a video, it shows more of the reality and how complicated it all is, and that's just very
Look,
cool.
Brian, you're being a piece of shit, and here's the evidence.
You were sitting with your cousins and smiling.
I actually
list here.
Yeah, I actually really like the second verse and the bridge of it's when he says, You look so sexy, Chelsea, with your polka dot bikini on. Come on, Chelsea. Speak a little French to me. Heard you spent 2 whole semesters drinking wine while I was stuck in Jersey trying to save some money. I guess I'm just another thing you left behind.
Did that ever happen to any of you?
Him whining.
Oh, yeah.
Has that ever happened to you?
Oh.
No, nobody ever.
No, Chelsea was our dog.
Yeah.
She didn't wear a bikini. She had fur.
She was a dog.
She was a dog.
No, no one. Yeah, no. No, I'm good. Never happened to me.
Why would
Sorry,
I want to
Brian.
talk to anybody who speaks French?
French is cool.
Solid.
French is cool.
No.
Hard
Why do you
stance.
think she left Brian? He was speaking French. He says au revoir.
That makes actually a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Found it. Text him. Let him know.
I figured
Brian,
it out.
I figured out why you
got your ass
ruined your relationship. Asshole. It's been 10 years
Just like
to bring these feelings
interrupting
back
a
up.
whole show.
Jake climbed over the barrier on the stage. Brian!
Brian, stop
You
speaking.
fucking loser.
fucking
Stop
French.
speaking French.
Tattooed tears. What do you got?
You got any tattooed tears?
No. I did think about getting
No.
like a heart in my cheek now. But I want to get a job first. So I love the line about all I want is to want nothing. Like that feeling of I got what I wanted and I'm still not satisfied, you know? And I want to be
Mhm.
satisfied. I want to be fulfilled by what I already have, but I'm not.
So what you're saying is it's inconvenient.
Yeah, that love is inconvenient.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like a movie when we kiss. I mean, there'll never be music when we kiss. It's not going to happen. It's not convenient. It's not going to work out. Life is messy.
And we're going to have to learn that love will never be convenient.
Never be convenient. The room is dark.
My room is dark.
Yeah.
We cannot see.
Your fiance is going to come in and just start telling you, Dan, you can't do this anymore. Can't sit in the dark.
I don't want to have to edit around.
I'm sorry,
getting up.
but your glasses and the fact that you're wearing like a yellow t-shirt make you look like a fucking minion in the dark.
Dude, that's why I bought this shirt. This shirt was for my Minions costume when I did that
Oh, I
review.
fucking hate it.
Did you have overalls?
Yeah. Did you not see it? I have a full Minion costume.
I didn't remember the overalls. I remember you doing that.
Yeah, no.
I also remember
Oh.
Ethan trying to get into a Minions costume.
Yeah,
He ruined his whole
and he brought it
surprise
up.
after he spent hundreds of dollars, hundreds of pounds to come visit you for your birthday.
Well, listen, he's going to get hundreds of pounds of his life. Oh, yeah.
Throw that money away.
All right. Lone Star. I like this one. It's a good song. I honestly think it's probably my favorite song from the album.
It gets too fucking real. Like the rest of the songs are kind of
It's not even his story.
actually.
Whose story is it?
Oh, I didn't read that.
Brian
Oh,
Sella
funny.
made it very clear that in the interview the song is not about himself, but a friend's experience.
It makes sense because like the rest of the songs are like kind of vague. It's more about like how he feels, but this is like very specific. Yeah.
Yeah, it literally opens with the goodbye future, once so bright, meet my pregnant girlfriend, watch my bank account run dry. Like, that's how it happens. Like, I was like, damn. Then the chorus is she looks me dead in the eyes and said, hey, Brian, if you still believe in the Lord above, get on your hands and knees and pray
Such
for
a
us.
fucking good
It's like-
chorus.
Get on your hands
It is such a
and
good-
knees
it's
and
like-
pray for us.
They're having a baby. Like, they shouldn't have to worry about this stuff, but that's just kind of how it is.
They're not having a baby, actually. I don't know if you listened to the song.
Well, I know, but I mean, the beginning. Jeez, fuck you.
I gotta look you dead in the eyes, Dan.
You can't. It's too dark.
It's also your screen just got really blurry.
The the other thing that I really like from this song is the nothing feels right anymore. Like the hair, my clothes, all that kind of shit. That's a real feeling.
Yeah.
Like you just don't feel right in your body at all. That line slaps.
Oh, remember when I talked about that last time?
Yeah.
The line, a couple times, wish we both were dead. That's fucking dark.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's real dark.
Like, it's not just whining anymore. It's like, yeah, tough shit.
Misery?
Yeah, and it's not even about like himself anymore being an asshole. It's like just not being able to like fucking live with yourself and with the other person for what you went through together. Yeah.
We've all been there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
What's the dog say?
What you have any thoughts on backflip you want to go through?
You ever done a backflip?
No, do you remember the one opening where you said you could do a backflip? And it's like just audio of you crashing through a table.
What?
Yeah.
That's what the song made me think of.
Pretty much how I've done a backflip before, yeah.
What is it, the Invincible episode where Jake says his superpower is backflips and he does one and breaks his spine?
Like a mouthful of glass or something.
A safety pin and a ballpoint pen.
Safety pin or a ballpoint pen. How many times are you gotta say that? And a ballpoint pen. So
Quite a lot. But there are answers here that are hard to figure out since all your questions got harder to dodge and dip around. The chorus rules. Like, none of these songs are all that long, are
No,
they?
they're like 3. Well,
3
Princess
minutes?
Mattress is
This
kind
is 3 minutes.
like 5 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
That's the longest one.
I want to hear the long version.
Yeah, 40 minutes of that.
If it actually exists.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know if it exists.
Yeah.
The closing is probably my favorite. The outro, I'll move to Florida and buy a brand new pickup truck, and I'll tint all the windows, including the driver's side. Now you can't see me, you can't touch me. When I sit at the red light and watch your boyfriend, he'll wonder if I'm inside. And then it's under like the music. It's like if I'm dead inside.
Like,
it's like
he's
Jesus
so
Christ.
fucking desperate to fit in. He created a fucking like Schrodinger's car, like where nobody could see him, so nobody could know if he's like cool or not. It's fucking great.
God, I'm in my big truck. Can't feel any feelings because I'm dead inside. Can't see me up here. Can't see me up here. You know.
And that's how the cool boyfriend sits in the passenger seat of his girlfriend's car. He's looking at me.
I do. I don't drive in the front seat. I don't drive.
Yeah, no, you're a passenger princess.
I hate driving.
I don't know how to drive.
Any thoughts? Yeah, you're fine.
It's a good time.
Well, it's hard.
I've been in multiple car accidents too, so probably for the better.
Here's the thing: you get on a forklift, you learn that that's more dangerous than a car because you're not just driving around other cars; you're driving around flesh.
I'm actually not worried. I like being in accidents kind of like takes the fear out of you.
Do we share our tradition, Dan?
Thanks to Crash Giving? No, we don't have to talk about Crash Giving.
Yeah.
Anything else about this song before we move on to Everything I Own?
I don't know.
No.
Maybe we gotta move to Florida.
No.
This one.
No, not at all.
Don't do that.
God forbid.
Yeah, don't do that.
God forbid I ever stop feeling sorry for myself for being selfish. I was like, all right, you got it. You figured it out by this part of the album.
Yeah, I told you he's self-aware.
There's like 4 more albums. Okay, yeah. Like
He's just proud enough not to admit it.
He takes a little while. What thoughts do you have on this song? What do you got?
I don't know. I love that when artists are self-critical. And again, this is like assuming that he's self-aware, which I think he is. Definitely.
I hope so.
I don't know. It takes a lot to say, fuck, I don't know if I'm in love, but I'm afraid of being alone, you know?
Yeah.
And that is so fucking selfish of me. And again, really tough. And how do you write that, knowing that probably the person who you're writing it about will listen to it? tough.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get sad when we're together, you know?
Yeah, it's heavy.
Oh, raging bummer, dude.
So, everything I own. Any other thoughts?
Hey, Dan, for everything you own, what's the biggest container you could fit it in?
Fit what in?
Everything you own.
What's the biggest container I could fit it in?
Yeah.
2 bedrooms, family room, 2 bathrooms, kitchen.
Jar.
Wait. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, Jake. I'm not letting you talk about your My Little Pony thing on the show. Don't. We're gonna keep walking.
No,
past
I kind of want to know now. Are you like a
Jake has
Brody?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. What? Any final thoughts on this album? What do you got?
It's fucking great.
It's a fun one.
Yeah.
It's fun, dude.
It's not as great as the self-titled album.
Different beast. Very different.
Yeah, that's
beast.
true. Again, this is like more energetic.
Yeah.
I would probably listen to this when I'm having like a manic episode instead of the other ones. So yeah.
Nah, you start singing these songs in a hacky sack circle, dude.
A hacky sack circle?
Yeah, dog.
Are you a big hacky sacker?
No. I don't have friends.
Were you ever in a hacky sack circle?
No, we were. I think we were playing frisbee.
What the fuck is that?
I think Mike was. In
What
hacky
is
sack
it? What is that?
in college?
What?
It's where you kick a little ball. I don't know. It's hacky sack. I don't know how to fucking explain it. I'm not a hacky sack doctor.
It's like a little crochet ball full of beads, and you like kick it around.
Yeah, you kick it around.
You gotta keep it up in the air.
One hacky sacks. I don't know what to tell you. It's just the hacky sacks.
We just awaken the
Oh, yeah.
monster.
Yeah, Gab's gonna get real into fucking hacky
No,
sack.
I fucking hate football.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh shit! Jimmy Fallon's being put on an unpaid leave of absence during the writer's
Oh,
strike.
cool.
oh, you must be so happy. Dan,
I hope it was him being cool and standing with them.
no, he was actually out there.
All right, good.
He actually went out there.
Yeah, but I heard like he didn't even show up at the meeting of like with the writers and the rest of the crew. And yeah.
That sucks. Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, I don't want to get into my Jimmy Fallon on the show. So
We're still recording?
yeah, we're still here. Let's any final word? Anything you want to talk about? Anything you got?
Everyone should listen to the Front Bottoms. I know it's not. You said it's not like your favorite, but I think it might be mine at the moment.
I like 'em.
Like my favorite band.
Yeah.
They're basically-
I listen to 'em a lot.
Dragon.
But like I'll pick Modern Baseball over them, just because like that was my my band.
Yeah, I get it. I also love modern baseball, but I probably prefer the Front Bottoms. Yeah.
Wow. I was gonna say, have you listened to? Oh shit! Sorry, I'm completely blanking. The nausea's getting. Jake, the band who opened for Modern Baseball.
Harmony Woods?
Harmony Woods. You listen to Harmony Woods? I think you'd like them. Good.
I don't think so.
I think that might have been
What-
on the
what's
list
it?
I gave you.
It might have.
Harmony Woods.
I haven't gone
Woods?
through all of them. I went through a couple.
Hush.
I liked them a lot. Yeah. The story so far, especially.
Sorry, so
Look
far.
up Parker Cannon kicks.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to.
Harmony Woods is in. But it's nothing to do with Bernie's.
No.
What the fuck?
No, just yeah. He caused some problems by kicking
Parker
drop
Cannon
kicking a
kung
girl
fu
off.
kicked a girl off stage in Toronto.
He drop kicks a girl off the stage,
Jesus.
and no
Off
one
the
wanted.
stage?
No one wanted to. Yeah, like it's not like he like just pushed her with his foot. No, he like jumped up and kicked her.
There's someone in
It's so
Wait,
fucked
can we-
up.
There-
It's so
there's
fucked
someone
up.
in the comments saying, "Fuck an apology. I'm not sorry for anything." I hope it is him.
Yeah. Yeah. I had a conversation about this just the other day.
So before we go, I just want to let everyone know that there is a West Philly house venue called Luigi's Mansion. And people play shows in the basement. I'll send it to you.
That sounds cool.
So in Philly, you can go to Luigi's Mansion to see your sad music.
Yeah, they take out
But,
vacuum.
Gab, this is your first episode. Good
Yeah.
time. You can find all of our work at GateCrashers.fan, where we do reviews, interviews, and all sorts of things. Trying to do more music things in the future, so keep a lookout for that. Other than that, thank you for listening.
It's the GateCrashers.